Industrially produced trans fat are an unhealthy fat that's produced through the process of hydrogenation. It creates a partially hydrogenated vegetable oil that's essentially semi-solid at room temperature. It's basically like a cheaper form of butter. And the problem with trans fat is that its consumption has been linked to heart disease. It not only increases your bad cholesterol, which is your LDL cholesterol, but it also reduces your good or HDL cholesterol. So from a health perspective, it's really not great for you. And if you reduce trans fat intakes by about 2%, that's been associated with a reduction in coronary heart disease of about 23%. Because of this, and because the evidence for trans fat and linking it to heart disease is so strong, in the US, on June 18th of this year, they're going to be implementing a ban on industrially produced trans fat. And the US Food and Drug Administration estimates that that's going to prevent 20,000 heart attacks and about 7,000 deaths from heart disease each year. So the American food industry has actually been removing trans fat from their products for several years. And since June 2015, when the FDA announced its intent to ban trans fat, they've really been working towards compliance. The issue with labeling rather than a ban is that it relies on the consumer to make choices and to pick foods that don't have trans fat. So first of all, they have to be able to identify which foods those are, and then they also have to be able to read the label. And a lot of the foods that might contain trans fat are actually restaurant foods that wouldn't contain a label anyway. The types of products that will be affected will be things like shortenings and margarines, and then bakery products, crackers, fried foods, popcorn, coffee creamers, and then fried restaurant and fast foods. Consumers really shouldn't notice a difference in terms of price or taste of the products. They'll still be able to eat all the products that they're used to eating. The only difference will be that the oil that is used will be different. The problem is that now there's still about 2/3 of the world population that aren't covered by a ban. And because of that, in May of 2018, the World Health Organization called for the global elimination of trans fat. And they estimate that by virtually eliminating trans fat from the global food supply by 2023, it would reduce or prevent about 500,000 heart attacks per year.